Bro, have you seen my room? This is so light, oh my god. Today, we're gonna watch a video called The Satisfying Downfall of Lillytino. We all heard of this person. I don't want to get into genders. Because she even don't know what she is anymore. So let's watch the video.
Growing up as a celebrated trans advocate to becoming TikTok's most hated trans creator. My name.
What is this picture? Oh my god. This is not appropriate for kids. It's inappropriate. This is not okay.
My name's Ryan, and today we'll explore how TikToker Lillytino rose, where she misstepped, why backlash exploded, and how her downfall came about.
Brother, my downfall was like when I was born. Like I didn't even get to like see and feel my downfall. It was there when I was born.
Lillytino went by the name of Nick on Tino.
Brother, this guy looks happy. Why did he become trans? And he's a business development. This doesn't make any sense at all for me right now. What? Like, imagine you did this. You have a passive income. You have a house. You have kids. You have family. And then the next thing you see is just this. Brother, disappointment. My god.
And had a successful career in the gaming industry, being the business development lead at Ryu Game.
What? Brother, this guy was a business development leader in the 2020, oh my god, brother, and then he decided to go to the women's bathroom. What, brother?
And the director of gaming at Lost Tribe Esports. However, on January 18, 2022, 29-year-old Nick's life took a turn in an entirely different direction.
So there was no like history, there was no like he thought of it or something. It's just randomly, boom. He became this girl, trans woman, whatever. What, bro? Doesn't make any sense for me.
With an Instagram post saying, "Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Lily and my pronouns are she/her."
I'm glad that she didn't get the sir transform whatever like the pronouns are nowadays. Like if you ask a trans woman, there would be like 50 pronouns or something.
I am a proud trans woman. This post got over 400 likes and became the starting point of a journey that seemed inspiring at first before going up in flames. After coming out to the public, she started posting her
oh my god, this is not a girl. This is not a girl, brother. How many would date this girl? Like, hair on their arms, still beard. Brother, this would more like look like you're like make fun of being trans.
Transformation on TikTok from November 16, 2022, and initially, she received an overwhelmingly positive response from the online community, with her posts receiving hundreds of thousands of views.
224,000 views, god damn it, bro. Holy shit.
And people saying things like, "Go sister, I'm so happy for you." At first, Lillytino.
This right here is how we know her, or him, or her. This is how we watch the TikTok rage bait videos, right? This was where it all like began.
Lillytino had people on her side because she spoke up about.
Oh my god, bro. I can't get these pictures out of my head when I'm going to sleep. I'm gonna think of this all night, bro.
About her struggles and shared moments from her daily life that other people could relate to. Although she got a decent amount of views and positive reception, she blew up for the first time on the 10th of March 2023 when she encountered a rude lady at the Cheesecake Factory.
That's boy, right? Don't fuck with me, because honestly,
oh no, we don't use verbal abuse. Transphobia. What is transphobia, bro? I'm way too retarded to understand this, bro.
I did hard.
I'd like to see you try.
I like to, brother. Try. Hit the man or girl.
Take your stupid dog, eat your fucking food,
What did the dog do, brother? The dog is just sitting there and chilling. What?
and get the fuck out of my life, okay?
This is a first.
Because otherwise I have to label you a white racist.
What the fuck, bro? Label you a white racist, brother, for being trans? This is crazy, bro.
Despite the woman's aggressive remarks, Lily kept her cool and kept to being polite.
You know I'm a turf, right?
What is a turf? A turfle? What?
Trans exempt.
Bro, these words, like the words that they're using in America is way out of hands, brother. Oh my god. I don't understand half of this shit.
Radical feminists.
Are you a turf?
I'm a turf.
Wow.
Would you like me?
Yeah, brother, I'm also pretty impressed that word even existed. And the dog's still just chilling, bro. He doesn't know shit. And he just got called stupid. What?
Move somewhere else, I guess.
No, actually, you should tell me about being a TERF.
And this video blew up. People in the
What is a turf?
comments flocked to support Lily, saying, "I'm so sorry you experienced this."
Like, brother owns the restaurant. Oh my god, brother. Don't say sorry for her. Like, experience things. You know? Like, there is gonna be some times where people hating on you. You can't go alive without people hating on you. But, like, talking about, like, it sounds like you owning the restaurant. I'm so sorry you experienced this. You can get a meal on the house. Brother, what?
This incident would soon end up proving to be a huge turning point in Lily's internet career. Although this video got
17.2 million views, brother. This is more people than they live in my nation. Like, living in the country I live in.
million views, her next videos went back to the usual view count. Lily tried making more videos about that incident to try to get the same attention that she did, but it did not work out. As her
But so she was just trying to get the fame.
follower count had increased, she tried branching out and establishing herself as a food critic in the San
Brother, if someone wants to judge my food, it definitely wouldn't be like a girl look like that. Hell nah, brother. What is this?
Francisco area.
This is literally conference for Alibaba. Oh my god.
I'm a transgender food critic in San Francisco, and today we went to Credo.
And her content was exactly what you would expect from a food critic, just all
Bro, I don't understand people that lick their fingers. Especially with chips, bro. Why lick fingers? Just like brush it off, bro. It's disgusting to look at. You don't know if your fingers have been up in your butthole or anything or everywhere else. And then you just... Bro, stop it, please.
honest reviews of food at various places. But still, she wasn't
Brother, no shit, Americans are so fat, brother. This is a normal croissant. Oh my god, brother. Jesus Christ. No wonder that Americans getting fatter every year and every time. Like, even the children are born fat and just got shoved McDonald's up in their ass. Oh my god.
able to replicate the attention she had received for the Cheesecake Factory incident, leading her to repost the same video once again. And this time, she received a whopping 12.8
How is this working, bro? Didn't the world didn't the world learn?
8 million views. Fast forward to July, and something similar happened once again at a different restaurant when the owner of the restaurant came up to her.
Someone texted you and said that I said something inappropriate to a child.
3 times they've done it.
Which child?
No child has been in here.
No child been here.
Yes.
And clearly, this was the work of some internet trolls trying to
That's some good trolling, brother. I can respect that.
harass Lily, and the video ended up getting 8 million views.
What are my 8.7 million views, guys? These videos are high quality. It's better than this shit.
Lily was
Or do I need to go trans?
starting to understand the trend. She would only get high views when she posted something controversial,
It's called rage bait, brother. It's the beautiful word of them all. Rage bait.
such as people being rude to her and not accepting her as a
She's rude to everybody else. Have you seen the TikToks?
transgender person. However, it wasn't really that easy to just stumble into someone as aggressive as that turf lady or get targeted by online trolls every time. So Lily had to figure out another way to farm views
But these pictures are still getting out of hand, bro.
and
Oh my god.
recreate the same situation as the Cheesecake Factory. And that is exactly what she did in October of 2023.
Looks like he's having a nice piece.
She heard.
Okay.
Yeah, it's okay. It's all good.
But it was not all good.
Ooh, scary. Scary.
Lily had just discovered the new meta. Service workers would sometimes end up calling her a sir by mistake or accident, and she would immediately proceed to turn it into a huge issue.
Brother, we humans call people by the pronouns that we think. If you look like a guy, your voice is as deep as a guy, then you get called sir, often because you're a guy. 200 IQ.
Hi. I use she, her pronouns. I'm not sir. Oh. Yeah, like it's like a knife in the heart. I did specifically
What about a knife in the ass?
ask ahead of time not to be called sir. Yeah, it's like a knife in the heart. I did specifically ask ahead of time not to be called sir. Yeah, I'm just gonna go.
She's actually leaving the restaurant because she got called sir. Why go there to the first place, you know? For the views?
I apologize.
I wonder if there's a manager I could talk to about something that happened. Yeah, I
This Karen, brother. This transformator Karen, bro. Shut the fuck up. Just just stop going out to public places, bro. If it needs to be such a big deal every fucking time, bro.
I was called sir. Oh, okay. It just really sucks every time it happens. I don't need to be called ma'am. I just need to not be called sir.
Then why bring it up if you don't need to be called ma'am? You don't even know to be called a gender. You just, like, you're just finir.
She was turning into the transgender version of a Karen, and she started complaining about the waiters to the manager every time something similar happened.
Did you call me sir? I just want to tell you that the person who gave me this called me sir. It's like, it kind of...
And what are they gonna do about it? Like, if you come there a month later, they'll probably forget who you are. Probably not, because you're so goddamn ugly, bro. What is this?
just hurts a lot to get called sir.
Oh, sorry about that. Okay.
Her idea worked though. This video ended up getting close to 40 million views.
Brother, never mind all the things I said. I'm gonna do the same shit. I'm gonna become a transformer. I'm gonna go to a restaurant and scream at people, okay? I'm gonna do it.
But there was a huge difference between this and her Cheesecake Factory video. In this case, she was the one being rude to waiters and acting like she was the victim.
The dog is just still there. The dog doesn't know shit about what's happening.
Instead of supporting her, everyone was mocking her this time, with one person saying, "Let me record and get some views for getting misgendered."
This person know, brother. He or she knows.
Despite all the backlash, she continued behaving this way to get views, and when she went to Disneyland in May of 2025, she hit the jackpot when someone at Disney misgendered her.
Oh no, brother, we have all seen this video. This video has been on everybody's For You page. Like, there is not a single soul who hasn't seen this video, bro. On God.
The bottom is from Thailand.
Coconut bread from Thailand.
Yes, sir.
Cool.
Yes.
Ma'am.
Yeah, ma'am, sorry, my bad.
It was clear by the foreign accent that the waiter was not a local, and he even respectfully apologized as soon as Lily corrected him. But that did not stop her from overreacting.
Like, totally sucks the joy out of this bread tower.
Brother, how does you get misgendered? Suck the penis out of your bread tower, brother. I don't understand.
Makes me want to immediately, like, leave.
Why get there in first place? You know you're gonna get called sir, and you know you're gonna get a lot of views, clearly.
Because I no longer feel, like, safe here.
Safe, brother. This guy was a business development leader or something, and this is him now. What doesn't his friends think? Doesn't he even have friends? Or her? Or nothing?
It's like, oh, my guard now has to be up. I'm not going to enjoy this bread as much because my guard is up.
And she got so fake upset that she ended up returning the
Now my guard is up, now I can eat. Oh my god, brother. Just all of this just because you got misgendered, brother. Oh my god.
food she was served untouched, and even going on a rant about how an apology does not undo the war crime of misgendering her by accident.
Nothing was wrong with bread. I just don't want it anymore. Just because they apologize doesn't mean
I just don't want it anymore. Brother, what the hell is this?
she doesn't feel sad or offended. Yeah, exactly, right? Like, if you've accidentally ever hurt someone and say, I'm so sorry, it was an accident, do you expect them to be like, oh, it was an accident? Of course, no problem whatsoever. All of that hurt is now undone.
The waiter was so polite that he even came back to apologize again.
Sorry about what happened.
It's okay. I would love to pay for the drink, please.
No, the drink is on me too, so...
But the waiter is nice. Like, he's trying to work it out to not lose his job.
Are you sure?
You're good, yeah.
Okay. Thank you very
Sorry
much.
about that.
I appreciate it.
But perhaps the most damning evidence of her attitude would be the time she was live streaming when she accidentally said this.
I'm not always the easiest customer. And also, they deserve it because they're servers.
Her attitude in public places started making people question
Bro, lay off the attitude, please.
if she really cared about treating others with respect, or if her entire channel had just become rage bait. It's
Brother, this is pro rage bait. I'm already a rage bait by just at looking at her face.
understandable to correct a waiter when they misgender her, but recording it online and posting it trying to look like the victim when the staff couldn't really defend themselves is just mean-spirited. Service workers already have a tough job and didn't deserve to get put on blast for internet clout, which resulted in people starting to call Lily the overreacting final boss.
The trans overreacting final boss. You're missing some a word.
And another person said they need to put your picture in restaurants and not even allow you in.
They need to put a trans pic. I'm gonna stop now.
It wasn't just the servers that Lily was getting mad at. She
Holy Photoshop.
once went to an In-N-Out and got triggered over religion.
But also,
Bro, this is too far. This is actually too far.
really don't like that it put a Bible verse on my food without my consent. I don't want to eat John 3:16. Get your John 3:16 out of here. God. Ew. Ew to all of this. Ew.
But that also
Bro, like the face expression and the voice still it sounds like a man. I understand that the people call her sir. I will call her sir so many times, brother.
seemed like
Like this is just like people try to get views. Like they're dependent on getting views, you know?
debate because In-N-Out is a popular Christian restaurant chain, and as someone who's nearly 40 years old, living in America,
40 years old, brother. Get it out of here. Get your old ass out of here.
there's absolutely no way she didn't know about the religious affiliations before she went there. This sort of disrespectful behavior got her disowned by atheists too, with one of them commenting saying,
Even the atheist doesn't like her, brother. This is so...
as an atheist, this is just rude. Besides her food reviews, Lily had one other thing going on for her. She was on a mission to quote educate people on being transgender, and one way she was spreading awareness was by making a bunch of videos trying to convince her viewers of other people she also thinks are transgender, such as Lily had one other thing going on for her. She was on a mission to quote educate people on being transgender, and one way
Please
she
don't,
was
brother.
spreading awareness
Please.
was by making a bunch of videos trying to convince her viewers of other people she also thinks are transgender, such as the fictional character Spider-Gwen.
Did you know?
Who gives a fuck about fictional characters, brother? Like, there is fictional characters, and then there's her that is Transformer, you know? Who gives a fuck if a fictional character is transgender, brother?
That Spider-Gwen is probably trans.
But this ended up becoming a huge controversy when Lily went after the famous American musician Kurt Cobain.
Brother, when will people let Kurt Cobain rest? Like, for real? When will they let Kurt Cobain actually, like, just sleep, lay down on the ground, 6 feet under the earth? Bruh, when will they leave Kurt Cobain alone? Like, I've seen so many videos about Kurt Cobain. Leave him the fuck alone, brother.
I bet you didn't know that Kurt Cobain was probably trans.
Her reason was because of the way Kurt dressed.
Kurt wore a lot of women's clothing, and when asked about this, they replied that they wore dresses
Artless Studio is
all the time.
Spider-Gwen is probably trans.
But this ended up becoming a huge controversy when Lily went after the famous American musician Kurt Cobain.
I bet you didn't know that Kurt Cobain was probably trans.
Her reason was because of the way Kurt dressed.
Kurt wore a lot of women's clothing, and when asked about this, they replied that they wore dresses all the time.
Brother, what is this number one bullshit, brother? What is this number one bullshit?
Because they felt comfortable and free.
Which was
Oh my
just
God.
terrible research,
Shut the fuck up, bro. I'm gonna say this so many times in this video.
as Kurt was known for dressing up that way for the shock value, for being grunge, and to advocate for feminist movement. And Lily was just making huge assumptions about his gender instead, which makes her a huge hypocrite, as someone called her out saying,
The irony of you, Lily, the
Is this a girl or a guy? I'm so confused right now.
person who has spent their entire time building their platform solely on the topic of being misgendered, turn around and pull a stunt like this.
while another person commented, why the hell would you use they for him? It hurts like a knife when someone calls you a sir, but you decided to push a new pronoun on a dead guy? Sick.
That's actually
Lily's
crazy.
efforts to educate people on being transgender took an even weirder turn when she started making TikToks aiming at children.
Brother, I remember this. This was the most terrifying shit I've seen.
Hi friends! Today we're gonna talk about something super important. What it means to be transgender. It's a big word, but I promise that it's easy
What does it mean to be a transformer?
to understand.
While very clearly copying popular YouTuber Mrs. Rachel by dressing up exactly like her and even trying to sound like her. And although it's okay to spread the message about being transgender and educate the masses,
Like, at least 32, like, an age group that's actually understanding shit.
Imitating another creator and targeting little kids with this message was clearly crossing the boundary of being unacceptable. Parents of children were especially disturbed by clips such as these, with one parent saying, "As a mother, I am mortified this is happening." What made it
What is mortified?
even weirder was the age group of children Lily was targeting, as Mrs. Rachel's videos are aimed at literal
What is this picture, bro? What is this? Brother, this is not appropriate.
toddlers, not even older children, who can think about complex concepts such as gender. This made it all the more creepier, and even the LGBT community wasn't on Lily's side with this one, as one
No shit, brother. No shit.
One person wrote, "I'm literally gay, but you were making it creepy as talking about important shit."
If I was gay, I would be straight right away, brother. I'm just saying.
Kids don't need a creepy-ass person doing this. However, Lily's creepy behavior online turned out to actually just be the tip of the iceberg.
No way, brother. Please don't say anything more.
This is because she later posted another video of her encounter with a kid at the washroom.
So now she's also a pedophile. Bro, can't this go more downhill than it already is? Please don't. Because this is over. Her career is over.
I was just in the women's room at a Cheesecake Factory.
What is it with the Cheesecake Factory, bro? What's so special about them?
And when I walked in, there was this little girl, like 3 years old, tops. She was standing there alone.
Which was...
What does she have to say, tops?
Already a super weird thing to post publicly about, but then she went into detail.
It occurred to me that when a parent exits their stall and sees me, a trans person, and their little 3-year-old daughter, that they might make an assumption based on untrue things that they've heard.
I'm getting suspicious, brother. They gonna make assumption of suspicious thing that they heard, just so she's clear that she can say, I posted this right after I got out of the bathroom. So now she's also fucking little children. Okay, brother.
And somehow, she was making it all about herself being the victim.
Come here. Trans women are more afraid of you in the bathroom than you are of us.
Brother, this is the most caring... Brother, this is the most caring shit I've seen in many, many years. Trust.
Although any rational parent would be worried about their kid being alone near Lily instead. One
Brother, if they seen all the TikToks she posts, I would definitely be afraid, brother.
person pointed out that feeling awkward around kids in this kind of situation is actually alarming.
True?
And according to allegations from someone on Reddit, her behavior is much more disturbing and concerning. Why does she have a channel in her Discord solely for pics of kids? Seems really effing weird. And that too on the same server, where she apparently shares explicit photos of herself. But although these allegations are unconfirmed, Lily's creepy behavior on
What, brother? What? Oh my god, brother, this is getting worse. She is digging her own grave.
TikTok has already caused her to be
429.9 thousand followers, bro.
labeled as a PDF file by people, leading some
I know PDF file. I download it every time.
people to even say you should be locked up. Lily had always liked sharing details about
What is happening here, brother?
her gender transition, often talking about her surgeries using seemingly innocent analogies.
Now that my cake pops are gone, a lot of people have been asking if I'm going to use the cake pop stick and turn it into a donut.
And the trans
This doesn't make any sense. What?
community actually liked the way she explained things, garnering her a lot of positive attention. But instead
For all that she done, she get positive for talking about vaginas and dicks and balls.
instead of sticking to what she was already doing, she decided to test new boundaries
No. Not in the Disneyland, brother. Oh my god, she's gonna be cancelled.
on May 9, 2024 by doing the same thing in Disneyland.
Last summer, I got my cake pops removed, and the plan up until recently was to get my marshmallow wand reconfigured into a marshmallow.
Now this was clear.
What? Bro, please somebody say, like, oh my god. Take actions before it's too late. Oh my god, brother. This is absolutely fucked up, bro. What?
Clearly getting creepy, as Disney is a family-friendly area filled with
I'm also family friendly.
little kids, and this was the
Not for little kids though.
last place anyone should be talking
I just need to save myself there. Oh my god.
about gender reassignment surgery, and definitely not with the level of details that Lily was sharing.
Only a few weeks ago, I noticed some hair regrowth on my marshmallow wand. That's bad because the outside of the wand is what becomes the inside of the tunnel. So you
Brother. Oh my god. Why does she need to like... Why does she even need to like speak loud about it, bro? It's not... Like, oh my god.
don't want hair growing there or else it's very uncomfortable.
This made literally everyone uncomfortable, even trans people online.
Bro, even the trans don't accept her. I understand that, bro. Oh my god.
As one of them commented, "As a trans woman myself, you are so unbelievably insufferable." While another person asked what was going through everyone's minds already. Is there a reason this couldn't wait until you weren't at Disney? Given
Bro, why couldn't she just like shut the fuck up about it?
the amount of hate she was receiving, she decided to make a response video to it.
A lot of the commenters on that video seemed to think that there was a row of children in front of me that I was preaching to as I filmed it.
Bro, you filmed children content before? Why shouldn't you do it again?
But in reality, it was a really loud cafe where I could barely hear my mom right next to me, much less the table next to me. What I really think people have a problem with is that I am being a trans person in public.
But instead,
And I'm being a normal person in public. And I didn't get any accusations. Mission successful.
instead of taking accountability, she was instead doing the only thing she was good at, acting like a victim. Even having the audacity to make it about
Bro, this is way too much. Like, way too Karen. Oh my god. I'm gonna say thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate it. If you get this far into the video, make sure to like, subscribe if you didn't already. And I'll see you next time, brothers.